Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Darryl Johnson. Good evening, welcome along ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Looking forward to what should be another good game of football. Just finished sorting out my tea, so I managed to sort my tea out and have it with about 10 minutes before going on the camera. Really, I should have started it once I'd finished the stream, but you know me, I do things slowly. Trying to work out what channels the game's actually on, because it's supposed to be on Channel 5, but it's not on Channel 5. So I don't know what's going on there. It's not on Channel 5, mate.
So, I'm just having a look myself.
It says Channel 5. It's not on there.
Load.
It's not on Channel 5.
That's the actual channel. It just doesn't want to load.
I don't understand what's going on at the moment.
What?
Let's have a look. Never mind.
Never. Doesn't want to load, isn't it?
Oh well, looks like it's onto the zone then. Which, although is a bit not a great thing for me, because it means that it's annoying. Everyone is always ahead of me, or everyone's always busy looking on flash scores, whilst I'm on the zone being over a minute behind because of how slow the zone actually is. Because the zone is very slow, but I suppose it's the best way of watching it. The only way of watching it. Good job of showing them on the zone then. When it wants to load. Hello? Load. Silly daft thing. I don't care about that, thank you. Get off. Say hello to piss off. Thank you. Oh, this app is going so slowly. What's it doing? Right, there we go at last. There we go. Now we can.
So I think with Ignory coming in, Doku coming in, these are players that are going to be attacking Flair.
Excuse me, can I turn this sound off? There's no way of muting the sound on that.
No.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Wait there, actually. Where there? Do not disturb.
Because I do want to turn that sound off.
Right. On my laptop, so do not disturb.
Because I want to
answer the messages from Harry.
I want to turn that sound. I want to turn the sound off. Oh, hang on. You can watch it on your telly, can you? No, you can only airplay me if you want. Oh, never mind. I'll shut it off for the moment while we talk about the game. Then when it gets to about 5 minutes before, that's when I'll go on to it. I'll shut off the sound for the moment. Welcome to everyone in the live chat, by the way. Let's have a look. Hayfen fan Smokey's unwell tonight. I took him for a car. Yes, keep that for outside of the live chat, Scotty. I know what you're on about, but no one else needs to know. This bloke gets his dinner cooked to him. Piss off. I literally sorted out my own dinner earlier on. Did you not see it? See, unlike other people, I have my own way of doing things. I had chicken chicken on top of the noodles with a bit of beans in the middle. That's what I do. I do it in my own way. I like it presented in my own unique, weird way. So that's why I do that. Unlike me, I cook. Well, so do I, mate. It's got what you cook and what I cook's got nothing to do with it. If you cook more than I do, congratulations. What do you want, a medal? Nothing to do. Should he stay in the garden? Well, I don't know. Ask him. It's got. I can't make the decisions for him, Scotty. You got to remember that At the end of the day, yes, you're there to support him, but you can't make decisions for him. I can't make decisions for him, so he has to make that decision himself, mate, I'm afraid. Well, if that's what you told him, then there you go, but he has to make his own decisions. That's what you've been eating. Oh, that's what you've been doing. I said your Dr. Johnson will help. I'm not a doctor. Don't know why you call me that, but yeah, no, but I said I'll help, but I won't make decisions for him. I can recommend things, but I definitely will not do that. So that's what you've been doing, says Harry, and he's put some baked beans on the bloody comment, if you can see.
Yeah.
That was garbage. About as good as my jokes, actually. About as good as my jokes. In fact, let's see what Daryl Johnson's got to say about those jokes. Well, that was absolutely cack. There you go, Harry. You won't have heard it, by the way, because I have the laptop muted, otherwise it comes through to us. Well, that was that sounds terrible. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Juve Man City tonight. I feel like chicken tonight. Looking forward to some more Club World Cup football. Now, people think it's a pointless game because both of these have already qualified for the round of 16s. But it is a game of significance because the winner of this will be finishing top. They're both tied on 6 points going into this match. And whoever wins this match will be finishing top of their group. Now, whoever finishes top in this group, which is Group G, plays in the playoffs against the team that finishes second in Group H, and the team that finishes second in Group G plays the team that finishes top of Group H, and it depends on which, and that we find out which order they're in. So as it stands going into the game, Manchester City are currently second in their group, in Group G, which would mean if things stay as they are, if it ends as a draw or if Juventus win, City finish second, and they play, as things stand, Real Madrid. And Juventus, if they finish top, will play against RB Salzburg. But obviously, that's as it stands. Obviously, Group H has not been decided because Real Madrid are not actually safe yet. Because if Al Hilal beat Pachuca and Real Madrid lose to Salzburg, then the record Champions League winners are out.
Bye-bye.
Didn't think I'd be saying that. There's only 2 points separating them. Salzburg beat Real Madrid, they finished top. Al Hilal beat Pachuca, Real Madrid will drop out, and it'll be Salzburg and Al Hilal heading through. So Group H is going to be quite significant. We saw earlier on that Monterrey and Inter both qualified. River Plate got knocked out of the group stage due to them losing that game and due to Monterrey battering rather Reds. There is another game taking place at the same time between Wydad and Al Ain, but that's probably pointless. The Juventus Man City game's probably got a bit more. It's a bit more
Important.
Yeah, it's got more of an importance to it really because, like I say, if Real Madrid do finish top and Man City finish second in their group, then that means City will play Real Madrid. That will be tasty. We do already know some of the playoff games that have been decided. We've got, in the top brackets, we've got Palmeiras taking on Botafogo in an all-Brazilian clash. Benfica taking on Chelsea. And the winner of those two go head-to-head in the quarters. Inter playing Fluminense. It'll be an interesting match. And the winner will play obviously against the team that finishes first in Group G or the team that finishes second in Group H. PSG take on Inter Miami, whilst Flamengo take on Bayern. Not the easiest. And Dortmund are playing Monterrey. People think Monterrey is going to be an easy game for Dortmund, but let's just remember that Dortmund struggled against Ulsan HD. Dortmund aren't as good as people think. Then again, I mean, let's be honest, with Sergio Gavassi, he is a very good player, but without Sergio Gavassi, I don't know where Dortmund would be, to be truthfully honest. Then again, you could say the same for City and Erling Haaland, but Erling Haaland does not start. The two players that Harvey put on the thumbnail haven't started. Really, really annoying. Very annoying. Let's have a look. Smokey's very... Well, we know that, yes. I'm better with Dr. Points. Okay. Do you even get your score prediction in? 1-0 Man City, says Stephen. Yeah, Harvey went... fucking Jack. Scotty went for 2-1 Juventus. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think Juventus can win this. I think it'll be a good match, though. But I'm going to go over goal fest. I'm going to go with... You know, I like these really high predictions. I'm going to go over 3-2 Juventus. Either that, or I think it'll be either a draw or Man City win. It'll be either Juventus City or a draw, I think, one of them. But yeah, I think Juventus can win this. If not, probably 2-2. But we want to see goals. We want some entertainment in this match, and I don't mean from in the live chat either. We want some entertaining games in this tournament. The tournament itself, I think, I can't lie, but I think doing a group stage, I think changing the Club World Cup format has really screwed up the tournament. Because the tournament originally used to be, it used to be literally 6-7 teams. With Real Madrid, etc., who were normally the Champions League winners. Champions League winners would be straight into the semi-finals, which I suppose a lot of people say probably is a bit of a disadvantage for the other teams, because there's more chance of the Champions League team winning it. And I suppose with this, anything can happen in the group stage. It does make each game important. But I just don't like how they've changed the format. And having it in America, by the way, has been a disaster. Being brutally honest, it's been a disaster. And the World Cup is in America next season. Next year, sorry. The World Cup is in America next year. And the heats have been 30 to 40 degrees. And some of the games have been stopped because of thunderstorms and stuff. I think this whole tournament really, it's not necessarily down to FIFA, but I think the tournament mainly has just been, it's just been a bit of a disaster. I mean, they've put games on during work times as well in America, and then they're wondering why there's no one there, and apparently they've been charging in excess of $100. So I think they've really cocked it up this year. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I just always knew that the club.
Oops, sorry, me speaker went. Sorry, I turned my camera off. My speaker went. Say that again.
Yeah. I knew that the Club World Cup would be horrid from the get-go. It was a quickly thought of idea from obviously the top heads at UEFA, but
more like
it
dickheads.
did not get planned so well.
I don't know if I'd call them big heads, more like dickheads.
Yeah, true. True, I would agree with you on that one. But honestly, playing the games in America, though, obviously with
this heat,
how hot the weather has been, it's just not made it go to plan at all. As well, with the amount of cancellations there has been, and the amount of postponements as well. Interruptions. It's just been horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Hong Kong.
So, at the moment, if I'm truly on it, well, to be honest, I've never liked the idea of the Club World Cup. I always liked the old format. I don't know why they've had to go for this type of route. It's just silly. Absolutely silly.
Just basically so that they can add more teams in and get more money from it by
just greedy.
doing extra games.
Absolute greed.
I mean, before it used to be held in Saudi Arabia, or something like that, didn't it? Which a lot of people said the same thing. It was only in Saudi Arabia because of the money. So what's America then? Is the whole tournament format and changing it to America not money grabbing?
Yeah, exactly. It's just
palmy, isn't it? I just don't understand the whole reason. I mean, there's loads of... Put it this way, right? There's been loads of fans, right? I mean, there's been loads of fans, a lot of English fans, saying they don't give a shit about this tournament. Yet the thing is, the winner is world champion. Like, imagine if it's... I mean, could you imagine that he... I don't know. Could you imagine Chelsea winning? And no respect to Chelsea, by the way. Could you imagine Chelsea having had the best of seasons that have finished they've won. They've won the actual. Obviously, they've won the Conference League. You know, but you got teams that have won the Champions League lately, like Man City that have won it lately. Real Madrid have won it lately. You know, and they're not going to be world champions because they've added in loads of other teams. You know, I'm not sure about it.
It would just be, in my opinion, it would be
not all about money, mate. It's also the platform for South American teams.
Yeah, South American teams, Asian teams.
It's a long way. It's a long journey for the Asian teams, though.
And then teams.
It's a really long journey.
Oceania as well. However the fuck you say, I think it's Oceania.
You see, really, they should. Controversial, maybe, but I think they should have held it in Europe because if you're travelling from Asia to, say, Germany, it's not as far compared to travelling all the way to America. South American countries travelling to Europe, it's. I'd say it's probably a bit easier for a lot of the other teams to come. I mean, Africa's just below Europe as well. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not disrespecting the United States, but it just or any other country. But it just seems to me like that if FIFA have just tried to make more money from doing it, and I don't really. I mean, there's a lot of other fans that have said before that it's been a disaster. I mean, if you're getting match attendances of 100 in a 20,000 stadium, and that's because they're charging over $100 a ticket apparently, and you know, and then doing it all in these bloody silly kickoff times. And obviously America's like 6 hours behind, but there's times where they're doing kickoffs at 5 o'clock when it's like midday and everyone's at work. How did he expect loads of fans to be going to these games in America if it's work time? It's unfair for a lot of the Americans because of the kickoff time. A lot of the Americans that would normally go and watch these games aren't able to because they're either school, college, well, high school, college, university, you know, or even working. Like I don't think it's particularly fair on them.
The problem is they stuck it at a weird time where it's in the middle of the summer. It's going to be absolutely hot. First of all, secondly, it's.
Can I say this is the same reason? This is the exact same reason why the.
Not everyone's made of money. Let's just say this right now.
No, obviously not.
Money, but all people care about is money, and they think that everyone can just go to these games. Like, everyone can go to these games. And just everyone from around the country. Like, no one's going to go all the way to America to watch a bloody Club World Cup game. It's not going to happen. Not at all. In
the summer as well. I mean, this is why. I mean, to be fair, as weird as it was having a World Cup in November, they did make the correct decision of moving the Qatar World Cup to November, December. Because apparently in Qatar, it's about minimum 40 degrees in the summer. Apparently over there, like in America, it's about 30 to 40.
Yeah.
Minimum 40 in Qatar in the summer, and apparently it's a lot cooler in the winter. It was. I mean, it sounded strange, you know, but to be fair to Qatar, despite all the problems they had with the building the stadiums and everything, it was actually a decent World Cup. It was a decent World Cup, to be fair. Despite all the criticisms and all the problems that were going on prior to it, it was a decent World Cup to watch, to be fair.
Yeah, I enjoyed that World Cup. Yeah.
You know, it was quite a decent one to be fair. The Club World Cup should have been held in November, December. The only problem with that though is it's slap bang in the middle of the season. Again.
Yeah.
And also it wouldn't work this year because you have the Africa Cup of Nations in December.
Oh yeah.
The AFCON's in December. So although I agree with that comment, it wouldn't have worked this year because you've got Africa Cup of Nations unless the AFCON was from January and not from the middle of December. If they made it if they'd made it maybe start of November to the start of December so that the teams from the African continent could get back to Africa in time for the Africa Cup of Nations starting in the middle of December, then I would agree with it. But you got to remember that Africa Cup of Nations as well is the biggest thing in Africa. And to be fair, the last Africa Cup of Nations was quite entertaining actually. So I quite enjoyed doing those streams. I did the final, if you remember, between Ivory Coast and was it Nigeria? I can't remember what it was. Because Egypt didn't do that well. I know Ivory Coast won it because it was Sebastian Haller that scored.
Yeah.
I just can't remember who it was. I can't remember who they played. I think it was Nigeria because I'm pretty sure they scored from a.
Cup of Nations, it was 23.
23
to Nigeria, yeah.
It was Nigeria. I thought it was. Do you know what's funny is they played them in the group stage.
Yeah.
As well. That was the ironic thing. Anyways, on to the game tonight. Obviously, you know, we've got our own feelings and thoughts on the World Cup, or this Club World Cup. I think everyone has their own thoughts and feelings and, you know, maybe think it was good bringing other clubs in. I suppose maybe when you're looking at I suppose it's good to see other clubs in that you've probably never watched before. I suppose that's a good thing, but I'm one of those that prefers seeing the old format. Same as I wasn't fussed on changing the Champions League to a league phase. I think the group stages were always, although sometimes the group stages were already done in 4 games. That was sometimes the problem, maybe why they wanted to change it so that every game meant something, but I don't know. People have different opinions, and you know that's completely up to them. The players are going to be coming out. Players will be coming out in a moment. Now, I will just let you know I am on DAZN because the game was supposed to be on Channel 5. It's not on Channel 5. It's on DAZN. So if I am behind everyone, then I do apologise. But that is shit. But if I am behind everyone, then that is, I'm afraid, out of my control. But please don't be putting any spoilers in the live chat because otherwise that comment will be removed. But nice to see our friend Geordie in the live chat, even though I'm not friends with Geordies. But nah, he's a guy he watches the channel on a few occasions. Newcastle fan.
Conor Grant's extended his stay at
So, whilst each player is making their way out, I absolutely hate this, where they actually bring out every player one by one instead of just bringing the bloody teams out together and then getting it underway. It takes so long doing like this. You know, the players come out each player comes out at least 5 minutes before the game starts because they're doing all this. I don't agree with this. In the meantime, let's have a look at the 2 starting teams. So we'll start off with Manchester City. In goal is number 31, Ederson. Number 3, Ruben Diaz. Number 4, Reinders. Number 7, Omar Mamouche. Number 11, Jeremy Doku. Number 16, Rodri. The captain, number 20, Bernardo Silva. Number 21, Ryan Ait-Nouri. Number 25, Manuel Akanji. 26, Savinho. And number 27, Matheus Nunes. And on the bench from Manchester City, goalkeepers Marcus Bettinelli and Stefan Ortega. And also on the bench for them is John Stones, Nathan Ake, Erling Haaland, Nico, Ilkay Gundogan, Reece, Gvardiol, Cherky, Krishanov, Foden, Bob and O'Reilly. Or was I accidentally put, when I was typing the lineups earlier on, I put Boob by mistake.
Oh, of course.
Starting lineup for Juve. The goalkeeper for Juve, number 29, Michel Di Gregorio. Number 2 is Alberto Costa. Number 5, Manuel Locatelli. Number 6, Lloyd Kelly. Number 8, Turin Koopmeiners. Number 9, Dusan Vlahovic. Number 11, Nicolas Gonzalez. Number 15, Pierre Kalulu. Number 16, Weston McKennie. Number 18, Filip Kostic. Number 37, Nicolo Savona. And the players on the bench for Juventus. Goalkeepers Pinsoglio, Dafara and Garofani. Also on the bench is Bremer, Gatti, Conceição, Yildiz, Milik, Adzic, Thuram, Colomorani, Rugani, Luis, Cambiasso and Rohi. Tonight's referee, tonight's match official is from France, and it's Clement Turpin. You did the Carabao Cup. Who are Gillingham losing to then? I've forgotten now. Oh, was it Wickham? Was it Wickham or Wimbledon? I think you got. Yeah. Well then, the players are out. Match is about to get underway, and before the match starts, let's have the thoughts of our good friend Mr. Harvey Worsvere on tonight's spectacle.
Spectacle.
If that's what you call it.
Oh yeah.
Go on then.
Wearing spectacles myself. Ugh.
They need to find a way of turning down the bloody volume.
Yeah. That's all done. Right.
Well, I'll just turn it off for the moment while you quickly say your thoughts, and then we'll get on with it.
Yeah, that's really fine. Yeah. For this game, overall, like I said, I'm not really interested in the Club World Cup whatsoever. It's one of them tournaments that I really easily just do not really want to care about so much. But in the overall aspect of this game, it's going to be a good clash between these two sides. Probably one of the top sides in Italy and the other top, probably the biggest side in England right now.
I mean, the biggest side in England is, to be fair, Liverpool. That's quite true as well.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's Liverpool, but obviously City are a fairly big side. United, obviously, is set. Liam will hate me for saying that Liverpool's the biggest side, but it is true. You have to admit, I'm afraid.
Well, it is, yeah.
As much as I don't want to admit it, you just got to, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'll never admit it anyways, but hey,
Nah, but
I'll leave it there.
just got to admit.
But so where do I think this game will go? In my opinion, I think City will probably win it. I just do not see Juve outclassing Man City. I'll be surprised if they do, but Man City overall do have the better side. And with you, Dave. But, well, with the form that they've been carrying on from last season, it's just, no. I just don't see it happening. And Rodri, I forgot Rodri's back as well. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Juve.
Yeah, because they tend to do all right when Rodri's in the team.
They're always a much better side with Rodri in the team. So yeah.
Well, the game is underway, as you can tell on the clock. It is a 4-1-2-3 formation for the side from Manchester. It's Edison in goal with a back four of Matas Nunes playing at right back. Ruben Diaz, Manuel Akanji and Ait-Nouri playing at left back. Their new signing, I believe. Rodri is playing as the only defensive / holding midfielder. Two central midfielders ahead of him are their new signing Tiani Reinders and Bernardo Silva. And it is a front three. Savinho and Doku on the wing with Omar Mamouche at striker. It's an interesting formation, the 4-1-2-3. It's not a formation I would think of using. Although, let's be honest, there'll be quite a few occasions, I reckon, where we see Reinders and Silva join Rodri and it just becomes a normal 4-3-3. I just class it as a 4-3-3, but with a CDM pretty much. It's literally what it is. It's like the 4-3-3-4 something on FIFA. One defensive midfielder and two centrals. It's pretty much that. For the old lady, is what they're called. Don't know why they're called that. But for Juventus,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Di Gregorio, the back three, Kelly, Savona and Kalulu. Wing backs are Alberto Costa and Filip Kostic, who can play in that position because he has done that before for Schalke as well as Juve. Here's a good start, Man City with a cross in. There's a header, good save, the follow up, deflected, wide at the post. Great start for Man City. What a save by the feet of Di Gregorio. Good play as well on the left hand side. And it's Jeremy Doku causing problems again by the looks of it. Oh no, it's not Doku, sorry, I've misread the number. It was Ait-Nouri twisting in and out and putting a good cross in. And then the end shot, I believe it was from Bernardo Silva, but was saved expertly by the goalkeeper, Di Gregorio. The first shot of the game.
That lovely Ronaldo chop there from Ait-Nouri was very nice. Got him into look. Wow, that's a hell of a good save.
It is a good save. Their manager there, Igor Tudor, manager of Juventus now. He's left his hair in the washing machine. But then again, so is Pep Guardiola. His is still in the top drawer. Yeah, as I was saying, 3-4-3. McKennie and Locatelli is the two central midfielders. Coop Miners playing at left wing with Gonzalez playing at right wing, and at striker it is Vlahovic. You would assume I don't know about you, but I think Coop Miners and Gonzalez, who are playing as, I think they're classed as 11s, aren't they, on the wing? If I've got that correct. Because your number 10s are normally cams, aren't they? If I've got that, I think I've got that correct. But Coop Miners and Gonzalez playing as wingers. I don't know if you see this as well as me, but I think Coop Miners and Gonzalez will drop into number 10 roles instead of playing out wide. So it'll end up being a 3-4-2-1 at some point, rather than a 3-4-3. Because I certainly wouldn't play Coop Miners on the wing.
Yeah, he's not a winger anyways.
No, just what I say. I think him and Gonzalez will drop to number 10 and be behind the striker, which would be Dusan Vlahovic. Bit annoying that the two players we put on the thumbnail have not started.
I do see them coming on anyways, so.
Oh yeah, second half. Smokey's watching it. Hello. And welcome to Matt as well, Gillingham fan. Yeah, Gillingham against Wickham, I think it is. Latest score just coming in. Wydad have taken the lead against Al An, which means they're currently on 3 points. Man City drawing with Juve means Juve, as it stands, are going to finish top of the group with 7 points apiece, but they're going to finish top on goal difference. Yeah, Gillingham were drawn at home to AFC Wimbledon, I beg your pardon. It was Wimbledon, not Wickham. Don't know why I said Wickham. So it was Wimbledon who have got Gillingham away. Be a tasty affair. Essex versus London. I don't think that's a particularly long. I don't think that's a particularly long journey, is it, to Gillingham from there? Not a massive journey, I don't think, from Wimbledon. I don't think it's that far. Yeah, not about an hour and a quarter from Wimbledon to Gillingham, so they haven't got too far to go tonight. They haven't got far to go when the Carabao Cup game happens. No, don't be starting that. Good play, Doku. Play down to left-hand side. Ainui. Out to a Kanji. Yeah, Juventus. Loads of players forward for Man City, but literally everyone back for Juventus. But Man City dominating possession so far, seeing all of the ball pretty much. Juventus struggling to get it out of the one penalty area here. I think City will score first in this game, but I don't know if that's going to be anytime soon. Although saying that, Doku's just scored 1-0.
Well, there you go. That didn't take long, didn't it?
I literally just said, didn't I? I said, well, the way Man City are playing, I don't think it's going to be long before they score. And just as I say that, I said it might be. I said I don't think it'll be now. It'll probably be later. And as I say that, Doku scores 1-0 Man City. Lovely play. Lovely play in the build-up. Little pass to the left side. And then he takes the touch onto his right foot. Alright, Nuri, beautiful play. Great pass. It's a good. The build-up's lovely, by the way. And then, yeah, the great build-up. Great pass forward to Mike Nuri. One touch to take it past the defender by Jeremy Doku. And that is excellent finishing. That's a brilliant finish from Jeremy Doku. And Man City lead by 1-0 against Juventus. Goal for Manchester City. First goal of the game for Manchester City. The goal scorer, number 11, Jeremy Doku. Oh, that's a great chance for Vlahovic. How has he scuffed that up?
Yeah, that's such a good goal. Juve just got caught napping. That one little pass through just absolutely done their whole defence.
Well, that's what I knew he's all about. I mean, we've seen him.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen him play. Well, we've seen him play against United on so many occasions in the Premier League. Honestly, he's such an annoying player. What the hell's just happened there? Oh, it's 1-1. It's 1-1. I literally don't know what's happened. Juventus have scored. I think it sounds like a goalkeeper mistake. Edison. What's happened here? Well, City weren't in the lead for very long. So Edison just, oh my God. God. Oh my God.
Right, what happened?
Whoops.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Edison?
Oh dear. Whoops.
Do you know what the funny thing is?
That's
He came out earlier
brilliant.
saying, I'm 99% I'm so committed to the Man City.
That's so great.
How are you now?
Passing out from the back, Manchester City, and Edison tries to play a low ball forward. Their player misses the ball. It goes straight to Coop Miners, who just runs in and then slots it past him at the tight angle, which, I've got to say, it's not an easy angle to score, by the way. It's a great finish through his legs as well, but what a mess up. 1-1 straight away. Bloody hell.
That's so terrible.
Oh dear. Goal Juventus! Cornel Nuno Otto. Juan Cuminers. Second goal of the game and an equaliser for Juventus, scored by number 8, Juan Cuminers. The scoreline: Juventus 1, Manchester City 1. That didn't take very long. Fuck me. How long? I mean, what was that? That wasn't even 2 minutes, was it?
I'll probably say like 2-3 minutes. Like that.
9th minute, Doku. 11th minute. Not even 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Not even 2 minutes. That is an absolute travesty. Oh dear. Well, that doesn't bode well for Edison this season. Straight onto the bench after that one, I think. Wouldn't be surprised if Stefan Ortega starts the next game. Good ball in. Well, I said there'd be goals in this game, so I went for 3-2 Juve, but didn't expect 2 in the first 10 minutes. What an excellent start to proceedings then. The Man City have dominated all the ball, and oh, that's a great ball. Oh, that's a terrible shot. We saw City playing. I mean, City were playing decent football, and you know their defending did let them down last season. That's why obviously that's why they struggled last season. They still managed to get Champions League football just about, but in this game at the moment, we're seeing some lovely build up, but again we're still seeing errors at the back from Man City. Oh, there's Arsene Wenger. Yeah, I don't want anything great, lacking a bit of confidence in front of goal. I can't. I'm afraid I cannot do an Arsene Wenger impression. I'm afraid I can do Pep Guardiola. I've got to know hair.
Goodness me.
I sounded more Italian. I got to know hair. If you're Italian, by the way, buonanotte. I believe that's how buonanotte. Buonanotte. And if you're Scottish, good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, if you're Scouse, good evening. I played that to my sister, and she. Unfortunately, I played that. I was showing my sister it while she was having a drink. She nearly spat a drink out. You know when I say the good evening in Scouse? When I do the Scouse, good evening. Oh, hello. Oh, never mind. Sainsbury's do the best veggie burgers at just £1.69. Good price. Was Iceland quarter pounder beef burger with cheese slices and buns, Swiss and Irish. Alright. Smokey's running around, he's very I know that, Scotty. You have told me enough times. I have said to you, if he wants to get into, I did say, if he wants to speak to me, then he can. Just tell him how to get me on Discord. But I do already know. Thoughts on the new Man City kit? It's a lot different to what it normally is. Are you there, Avi?
Yeah.
The new City kit's a bit different to what it normally is.
Yeah, it looks like it's been. It looks like it's been made by Vincent Van Gogh. like an art painting or something.
I mean, it's a lot different to what it normally is. It's normally just plain blue.
Yeah,
I can't lie. Bother had a kit like that where they had a massive white diagonal stripe, and a lot of people weren't fond of it.
Yeah.
See, I just don't think. I mean, if you're gonna have a stripe, maybe have it like have stripes either horizontal or vertical. Do not have them diagonal because it looks like you're drawing an X on you. Like, it just doesn't look very good on the kit. Yeah, and these kits will be 120 quid probably. I know Bo's releasing theirs next week. Bleep, it's so bleeping hot in Kent. Telling me. Hot as shit up here. Jogging helps mental health. I don't really know, really. I mean, I've never. I mean, I never did that when I was suffering. I just sort of kept myself to myself, but that's what I am anyway. Like, I sort of try and keep myself to myself sometimes. Well, 18 minutes now actually coming up. Thanks those that have joined. I know there's not many joining, but obviously Club World Cup, a lot of people aren't exactly that fussed about it. But if you can't get the game, it's on DAZN, DAZN. It's the only way you're going to be able to watch it actually, because it's not shown on any other on anything else. Replica shirts 100, replica shirts 80, player shirts 120. I told him to start having a play. Okay.
Right, okay.
A play. With what exactly? Careful how you phrase that. Some games on Channel 5. I've been looking on Channel 5 and I can't see shit. Nothing on Channel 5 on my telly. It helps I've done researching. Oh, fair enough. If you get the meaning, you know what I mean. But you did act. Oh my god. No way you actually meant what I thought you meant. Unless you meant playing with a toy or something. Or even that could be taken wrong. Even that could be taken the wrong way. He's on his bed now. How do you know you don't live with him? The thing is, Scotty, this is what you've got to remember, and he'll probably know and all, but the problem is, Scott, you've got to be able to focus on yourself as well. You can't spend your whole life You can't spend your whole life focusing on one person. You've got to focus on yourself and your family as well. At times, it's as hard as it is. You know, you have to have time for yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is why I'm not doing streams 24/7, because I'm just getting no time to myself otherwise. Especially this weekend, because it was actually, I say it's today. It's actually the 27th when I found out about my uncle, but it was on the Thursday when I actually found out that he'd gone. So, yeah, this weekend's a tough week. Tomorrow and Saturday are tough days for me and my family, because I lost my Uncle Albert and my grandpa, who's up there.
outside.
Sorry. Oh. Genuinely, I can't really. I mean, I can't describe how. I can't really describe how difficult these last 12 months have been, honestly, because lost me uncle, well, my great uncle, and then my grandpa in the space of 24 hours on the 27th and 28th of June. So these next 2 days are tough.
Yeah.
And then I've had major spine surgery in October. So that put me out going to any football or going anywhere for months. And then, February, my granddad celebrated his birthday, then died 4 days after. Just, these 12 months have been an absolute travesty, really. It's just been a nightmare, honestly. Fucking hell. Come on. No. No, I'm not like that. Sorry everyone.
And the thing is, as well, with the Carabao Cup Club now, I had to find out where could I stick the Iron Brew bottle, because I was trying to figure out where to put it, because obviously I was trying to make a different design. So I just had to put it right hand side where it was before. So I was like, oh yeah, that just.
Sorry guys, I'm not normally like that on the stream. I managed to keep me. I literally just about managed to keep myself together there. Ugh. Gotta keep yourself together in these streams. It's unprofessional otherwise. I know people understand, but it just doesn't look professional otherwise.
I know. Yeah, I understand. I understand the feeling. Yeah. What's wrong with my throat today?
Bayern have reached an agreement for Nick Voltemade.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, screw yourself. There we go.
Signing for Bayern, by the way. Voltemade.
The problem is he's not going to start ahead of Kane. Is he going to start ahead of Kane?
Yeah, that's the thing. But the thing is with Harry Kane, you've got to realise is Voltemade, he's only like 23. How old is Harry Kane?
Oh my god!
32 in July. So, when you think of it, Harry Kane in a couple of years, he's not really going to start every single game.
Sorry, mate. I'm gonna have to pause you a sec. A cross has just come in, and Kalulu has scored an own goal.
Ah! Oh my god! I've just seen it myself. Oh my god! What is that? Oh, it's even rewinded itself so it can just show me the own goal again. I don't want to see the own goal again.
Cheers. Cheers, God.
Oh.
He gets his feet in the wrong place. He got his foot in all wrong there. He got his foot in all wrong there. Cross comes in and he hasn't a Kalulu.
Oh my god.
That's such a good own goal. City take the lead again. I've got the fan on, by the way, because it's quite warm in here.
That's absolutely horrendous.
Third goal of the game, and it's a second goal for Manchester City, and it's an own goal.
Phil, can you trade shirts? Why would they want to trade shirts with you?
The scoreline is now Juventus 1, Manchester City 2. Well, I said there'd be goals in it. We've had 3 goals in 27 minutes. One of them a defensive mistake, one of them a beautiful goal, and the other one an own goal. So City retake the lead again. Oh shit, sorry. Whoops, yes. Hello to you, Nicola, as well. Hello to you as well, Nicola. Oh. I can't believe that own goal. I'm going to have a look and see what I'm going to do for the next stream. But it obviously won't be this weekend because, as I've explained, it's a bloody hard weekend, very hard weekend for me and the family. I only just about managed to hold it together there. I don't know how I managed. Probably because I'm not one for showing me emotions. I've never really been one for showing emotions. I don't like showing me emotions either. I tried to hold it in at my granddad's funeral and I couldn't manage it in the end. Thank you, Nicola. Nicola sent a 5 again. Thank you.
Olivier Giroud has agreed a deal to return to France to join Lille. Excuse me?
I've heard they've got a new club anthem, apparently. Apparently, yeah, Losk have got a new anthem. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more.
Just yawned at that worst time possible. Oh, God.
Do you want to hear what Will Mackenzie thought of that?
Yeah.
Well, that was fucking dreadful.
That worked, by the way, because I turned off the desktop audio to do that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Monday night, Inter versus Fluminense. Inter against Fluminense. That could be interesting. That could be an interesting one. Oh, sorry, I've just realised that's an unintentional pun, by the way. That could be an interesting.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was just so unintentional. Well, am I sorry about it? No, not really, but it was so unintentional, by the way. That was not intended.
Oh, God, excuse me.
I went to the doctor's the other day and I said, Doctor, I've got a problem with me foot. He said, alright, so he said, take your shoes and socks off and hum. No, I said, no. No, he said, take your shoes and socks off and we'll have a look. So he starts examining me foot. And he said, alright, I see what the problem is. He said, your right foot's different to your left, isn't it? I said, yeah, that's what I can't understand. He said, oh, I see. Well, basically, your right foot's got something called camera foot. It's a problem called camera foot. I said, what do you mean camera foot? He said, you only got 4 toes. Right. Moving on.
Pass and shot away. Saved.
Moving on. I think we better move on after that.
Goodness me, pass up your name.
A certain man said he wants his gift card. Tough. Into Fluminense Monday. Tuesday, I don't know what's happening on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm at a show. I'm at a show, man. Good, because Dortmund's at 2 o'clock anyway. I'd rather stick pins up my arse. Pre-season starts as well in July. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, why is it keep on doing this? There we go.
I don't have to let him out of the cell at all, mate. I don't have to. I only have 2 toes on my right foot, so the camera can't take photos.
Good. Now my laptop's fully charged, I can sit down.
Hard luck in joining him. He's joining him.
Perfect.
Also, he's not in the Discord league anymore either, because I've got a shot of him from that and all. It was my decision. My decision at the end of the day, and my decision will stick whether he likes it or not. England under 21 finals again.
They've signed one of Ajax's defenders, Dadic, and now they've signed Sporting Lisbon keeper Vladan. Wait, let me get his name up. Vladan Kovacevic. Goodness me, they're going in. Norwich. They've spent like £4 million on a defender and a goalkeeper.
He was a pain, to be fair, mate. He was annoying. Couldn't believe when I saw that Argyle got a home game on Boxing Day. It's about bloody time now. Yeah, enjoy it, because it won't happen next season.
Oh, yeah.
Happens once, it doesn't happen again. I drink bar cream soda mixed with Cherryade. Ooh. I mean, I like cream soda. I'm not fussed on Cherryade. I'm not fussed on cherry. For me, to be fair, I don't think it's cherry good, to be honest. Sorry. I'm not actually. Limeade's alright, but that can be a bit singy. And by that I don't mean that you open the can that goes la 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 la. No. And I don't mean that singy, if you're wondering. Yeah, cream soda's nice. I'm not sure about cherry. Cherryade's not great. I don't think it is. I'll tell you one thing that I've been liking lately, obviously. You know, I mean, lime Coke, lime Pepsi Max. Like, I'll tell you something, that along with Iron Brew, along are my 2 favourite drinks. Pepsi Lime. Pepsi Max Lime, 2 of my favourite drinks, along with, obviously, Iron Brew. 10 minutes to go, ladies and gents. Till the end of the first half. Very eventful first half. Have you tried Pepsi Zero with cream soda? Yeah, Mia got it. Mia got it once. She said, have I tried this? So I had to try it. And I said, and I just went, nah. Nah. Good idea, but it just doesn't. It's one of those experimental ideas that I just don't think's worked. But putting lime into Coke, etc., that experiment's actually worked. I think it's paid off. But I like how I like that they're actually changing things up, and they're not just releasing the normal Pepsi and the normal Coke, etc., and actually adding like different flavours, because they've got Coke vanilla and stuff. You know, I mean, some of them are, for me, are strange, but you know, they are quite popular. A lot of the flavoured ones, I don't know if you find, but I don't know if you've noticed it, but a lot of the when people are buying Coke and Pepsi, etc., they're buying the flavoured ones rather than the Pepsi Max and the normal Pepsi. So rather than getting the original ones or the zero sugar, they're actually getting the flavoured ones. I don't know if you've actually I don't know if you've ever noticed that.
Well, what?
Oh. I said, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but more people are going for when they're getting Pepsi and Coke, they're going for the flavoured ones rather than the originals.
Yeah, that's it. I rather sometimes taste the flavoured one, but if there's not any flavoured ones around and it's just only like normal Pepsi, I'll be like, I'll still have it, but I'd rather prefer the flavoured. See, what's that? Can I just say, what is that possession thingy, by the way? Possession control.
Yes.
Test 7%. What's that all about? Just make it normal.
That's them trying to add all these daft things. But for me, I think. Who got the gift card? Josh. I changed the I changed the whole table around. Oh shit! I changed the whole table around so that Liam got the third place prize in the end, me got the second place, and Josh got the top one. So I actually owe him. I haven't even got his gift card sorted yet. I owe him £35 worth of gift cards because he got the £20 for finishing top of the most correct scores, which was another bonus thing I added in. So yeah, where are you getting that from? Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out of my own money. I've put it aside. I'm gonna get Mia and Liam's and Mia's. I'm sorting next week, and then like I said, with Josh's, I'll just have to do it when I can. He said he's in no hurry, so there you go. That's such a good answer from that is such a good answer from Liam. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see the live chat, by the way, but Harry said, "What do I win? What do I win for finishing last?" And he put, "You've won a 1 month's worth of yawns."
Good one.
If anyone doesn't know, by the way, we call Harry Yawn because every time Harry's on call to us, he yawns every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's
Makes me thinking about it.
All we get is hello, and I just go hello yawn.
Yeah.
A wooden spoon. Yes. I should have said, by the way, there was a prize, by the way, for Sam Pinder winning GeoGuessr. It was 25p and a packet of crisps. Nah, there's no prize for GeoGuessr, so don't even ask about it. We just do GeoGuessr as a bit of fun. The next one's on World Stadiums, and we're going to do 2 streams of World Football Stadiums on the bounce. It's going to be a tough old. Going to be a tough old one. I don't care. I don't care, quite frankly. It was his own doing. That's his own fault. I won't give awards to people who are dicks. So simple as that. Well, hard luck, he's not getting it. I don't have to give him it. Well, he's banned from Discord. Ooh, Ait Nui with a shot on the volley. Ait Nui on the volley.
Oh, mate.
Going for a goal and an assist as well. He can moan all he likes. I don't really care. Oh, this is where the game's gonna get stopped, you know, because the rain's pouring down. It's pouring down. Oh my god. The force of that rain's ridiculous. You'd think it's a thunderstorm with that rain. It's ridiculous. Oh
I
my.
can see the flashing lights. I think there is a thunderstorm.
That's the volley for Mike Newey. Good volley, good save. He's made some important saves there. Oh, this game's gonna get suspended, isn't it? All the fans are running into the concourse. Yeah, I don't think this game's gonna go on for much longer. I think he'll pause it. I think he'll.
Literally 3 minutes.
I think
4 minutes until half time.
Yeah,
Carrying on for a little bit longer, lads.
I think he's gonna. I think he'll delay the restart at half time. I think he'll delay half time. Oh Jesus! Good
Let it
cross.
go. Yeah, because look, some of the fans don't care.
I think the second half's going to be delayed. On the plus side, Pep Guardiola's getting his head washed.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Clement Turpin looks like a drowned rat. He's. Oh my God. He's getting drowned. Good. Let's hope he stays fine. But the problem is that this is the only problem with this sort of weather in the game. When it's raining like this, if the ball starts to skid and not move properly, he will pause it. Or if the rain gets or if it starts getting too heavy, and then we end up with a proper thunderstorm, it will get delayed for a while.
Yeah, for quite a while.
So we could be here all night.
Look how long the Auckland City game was suspended for.
Well, if that happens, we just do a bit.
Don't worry, lads. We'll end up just having a long.
Wait.
Talk.
What's happened? Is that a free kick or? I'm confused. See,
My God.
I'm watching the referee now. Every time he blows the whistle, it was a free kick he's given. It was taken quickly.
Some woman's got a poncho on with the baby inside her.
You can get them. I think there is some. You can get ponchos for babies and stuff as well. Free kick given to Juventus, which is taken short and passed back into the defence. I'm sorry you're seeing the top of my head, but the game's on my phone. My phone's down here, so I'm having to. Why did I laugh like Gerwin Price? I don't know why. I just laughed like that. Yeah, I don't know why I laughed like that. Don't forget, by the way, if you want some darts. The darts channel's back up and running next week with the darts in Gliwice. The Poland darts taking place next Friday night. 4 in for Man City. 4 long. And here to come past the halfway line. I'm trying to work out who this is actually won in here. But he's run quite far. I think that was Matas Nunes. Oh, see you later. Shot blocked. It was Savinho. Good play from him. We're going to go into added time now, ladies and gentlemen. And I wonder how much it's going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, the... Huh? Ah. I didn't add the idiot. I didn't add the things on. There we go.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a minimum of 4 minutes added time. 4 minutes added time. Brought to you by Darrell Johnson. Right, let me check. Is the VAR ones there? No. Right, I'm gonna have to re-add them. Could have sworn they were there.
Yeah, I thought you had them there.
Yeah, they were there originally. And then for some reason they've vanished. There's that. Is this on?
Good morning.
Yeah. Oh, there's Liam Spectacles. There's B. So I'm just checking that everything's on here now. Yeah. No, everything else is fine. Here comes City again, looking to go 3-1 up. Some nice passing here. Tiani Reinders. He's had quite an involvement so far, Reinders. Playing well. I've got to say, by the way, he was excellent at AC Milan. He's going to be a good signing for City, I think.
Yeah, he is. Definitely.
You think he's going to play mainly as number 6?
Yeah. Most likely.
Latest score coming in, by the way. Alan have actually scored against Wydad, so that's 1-1 now. Both of them tied on 1 point each as it stands. Long ball forward for City. It's gone into Pentieri and it's cleared away by Lloyd Kelly, who I didn't even know played for Juventus. I think is he just signed? Has he not long signed for Juventus? Because I didn't know he played for them.
Who?
Lloyd Kelly.
Lloyd Kelly signed for them last year.
Did he? I didn't even know he played for Juve. That's the funny
Yeah,
thing.
he's been playing for them for quite a bit, really.
Oh no. He was on loan. He's a Newcastle player, but he was on loan. And he's only just signed permanently for Juventus by the looks of it.
Yeah.
You see. I was going to say, I didn't know he was a Juventus player. I knew he was playing on loan, but I didn't know he was permanent. Kelly joined Juventus on loan in February. Oh, that was a great effort from Omar Mamouche. I thought that was going in. I don't know if the keeper got a touch on it or whether it was just alongside the post. February 2025, Kelly joined Juventus on loan with an obligation to make the transfer permanent at the end of the season. In May, the club confirmed that they had permanently signed Kelly for a transfer fee of €17 million.
So that's around like 12.5 million or maybe 10 million. That's not bad.
I'm not sure about... I'm not sure if he's worth that. He's not a bad defender, but I don't think he's worth
I don't
that.
think he's that old.
But I don't even think he's worth that. Crossed in from the corner. Cack. 1998, so he's actually 27 this year.
You've got to remember now, English tax. It is a thing.
Yep. He's 27 this year, by the way. He's currently 26.
Yeah, there you go then. 26 and then English tax added. That makes sense.
I mean, I can't lie. I wouldn't be paying that. I wouldn't pay 17 mil for him. Oh, well, that chance was the last action of the first half. So half-time score, Juventus 1, Man City 2. Well, good first half. Very entertaining, very eventful. 3 goals in the space of the first 30 minutes. 2 in the first 10. A mistake from the keeper, an own goal, and a beautiful goal from Doku. So, 3 goals separated at 2-1 in the pouring rain. And we'll turn off the coverage. Shut up. We'll turn off the coverage for the moment while we have our 10-15 minute half-time interval. But so far, 2-1-2 Juventus at the moment. And I don't know about you, Harvey. But I think it's been a good match.
It has.
Are you eating at the same time?
I was just eating.
I was going to say it sounded like that.
Yeah. To be fair, it gave me a little bit of a surprise really when I saw that that City mistake and then Juve capitalising on it to make it 1-1. It surprised me, but then it just made so much more sense when Kalulu just pulls off a Kalulous moment. Let's be honest.
Very good.
I just thought that one, to be fair, but
Right.
but overall, good game so far, and I knew City would be dominant. I did say at the start City would be dominant, and they proved me right.
Oh, my YouTube studio's crashed.
Oh dear.
The stream hasn't though, but my YouTube studio's crashed, so I can't
For
see what's
City at
going
the
on.
moment, they're in a comfortable position.
Close that.
Their new players.
Oh
are
shit!
Really,
Don't do that.
their new players, can I just say, Nuri's has been the star player in this game.
Oh yeah, I mean that through ball. By the way, that through ball for Doku's goal
Doku was gorgeous.
just sliced them open like bread.
Yep.
Like bread.
Doku was
You know,
going,
it was like a knife going straight through a slice of bread. Whoop, straight in. Nicholas just said Tommy Cooper. Tommy Cooper just like that. Yeah, he always did it just like that. He did.
Yeah. And then the City.
And Nicola says, "Oh dear to your Kalulu pun." She said, "Oh dear" to that pun, by the way.
Edison making a bad mistake. He came out. Don't know when it was recently. He said, "I'm fully committed to Man City. 99% of everything that's on the news is fake. I'm not leaving." And then he pulls that off.
Doesn't bode well for the season, does it?
Oh yeah, really doesn't. But still comfortable for City. I think they'll probably go in and score another one. I think it's just mainly been all them in the first half.
Well, that mistake was the first goal they've conceded this tournament.
There you go. It just shows that they haven't really been threatened so far in this tournament. They really haven't.
They knew they were going to be coming up against a tough side, but they have dominated the game. And to be fair, City could have been about 4-1 up. I mean, Mamouche had a good shot right at the end of the half. I don't know about you, but I thought that was going in. To be fair,
oh yeah,
that shot just wide at the post. I think I don't know if he actually got. The keeper must have got a slight touch on it or something because it was a corner. I didn't really see a save. Also, let's not forget, by the way, that but 6 shots on target from 15 for Man City. They've had plenty of chances.
I didn't even see that. The Euro Under-19s final, Netherlands is winning 1-0. Oh, they're about to win actually as well. So
wow. That's on the
about
red.
to beat Spain.
That's on the red. That's on BBC iPlayer. I'll quickly go on to it. Yes, two shots. Two shots, one on target for Juve. 22% of the ball.
There you go.
Man City dominating possession, dominating the game, having a lot of chances, playing some good football as well. But at the moment, they're only leading by 1 goal. That own goal was...
That own goal was spectacular.
It was just...
It was absolutely spectacular.
I think disastrous comes to mind.
Yeah, disastrous.
I think the word disastrous comes to mind. But never mind. What can you do about it?
And just Rangers in that team, goodness me. John Martin, Izan Marino. I'm just looking at the Spain team. Who else is in the Netherlands team? Don Angelo Canado. Never heard of it, to be fair.
Saying all these names.
What name?
Saying all these names. Oh, so-and-so plays for them. Who?
Yeah. Mark Verkush.
Oh, Netherlands have won it.
Yeah, they've won. Yeah.
That was an own goal. It was an own goal.
Fair play to the Netherlands.
Fairs. God, that was a tight final. I don't know if Spain's ever...
It was just showing the highlights of I think it was the League and relegation playoff from I think it was like a month or 2 ago now.
What are they showing it on? What they're showing it on thingy? Are they?
Because I'm on the zone. I'm on the
Yeah.
I'm on the zone because I haven't got it, of course. So I'm on the France one, but it was showing the France game. Well, it was showing Reims versus Metz.
Reims versus Metz. They
Metz.
They got...
are in Ligue 1.
Yeah, they got relegated, didn't they? Reims, yeah. When it rains, it pours.
They lost a well.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours.
So Metz will be joining Paris FC and Lorient.
Nice to see Paris FC. They haven't been in League 1 in years.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Yeah, it's good. These are the stats, by the way. 2 shots for Juve and a whopping 15 for Man City.
Oh, God.
78% of the ball. And at the minute, just a complete domination. By the way, how good has their goalkeeper been?
Yeah.
Di Gregorio.
So
I mean, that first save, I mean, we both went, what a save for that first one with his feet. The first save in the first minute, so excellent save with his feet, and then...
I just noticed that on the front, the zone, Sacco's on there, that's cool. Sacco's on the panel.
Didn't ask. Well, thank you anyway.
He used to play for Liverpool.
Mamadou Sakho.
I think so.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Okay then.
Sacco.
Right then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head off for a quick break. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, mate. We're going to head off for a break, ladies and gents. But before that, a reminder, of course, that whoever wins this will be finishing top of the group. And it's peeing down at that stadium, so I hope they've got their umbrellas ready for the second half. Right, we'll be back very, very shortly, but enjoy some non-copyright sounds music.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Herzlich willkommen zurück. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the second half to get underway. And it's currently Manchester City leading by 2-1 at half-time against Juventus. How will the second half go? Will there be any subs at half-time? It looks like there will be, because I think Erling Haaland has got his shirt on. So Erling Haaland is going to be making an appearance at half-time. So it looks like, yeah, Erling Haaland's got his kit on. And I think that looks like the only sub that's going to be for Man City. So it looks like we're going to have a sub for Man City at half-time, but nothing for Juve, by the looks of it. Well then. What is going to happen in this second half? Manchester City 90 minutes away from finishing top of their group. Juventus turn it around or draw. They finish top of the group. So it's all to play for in the final 45 minutes. What's been quite an entertaining spectacle so far. Who's going to do it in the second half? We will find out very shortly. Substitution at half-time, brought to you by Double Johnson for Manchester City. Going off the field is number 7, Omar Mamouche. And coming on the field to replace him is number 9, Erling Haaland. Right, ready for the second half, Harvey? If he's there, he's probably muted. Harvey's probably muted, but there you go. Or either that, he's gone in the kitchen. Right, are we all ready for second half? Good, because off we go. Bringing in the darts player who looks like Erling Haaland. No subs at half time for Juve, just a 1 sub for Man City.
Yep, Erling Haaland.
Mamouche off. Omar Mamouche off and Erling Haaland on. Shame for Omar Mamouche because he came close on 1 or 2 occasions to getting a goal in that first half. I'm surprised he'd brought on Erling Haaland right at half time. I was expecting it to be about maybe 60 minutes into the second half. Oh, how the hell has Erling Haaland not turned it home? First opportunity for Haaland, and he completely missed the ball. Obviously, the pitch is going to be slippy, as headphones said as Ty said on AFTV. Mustn't forget it's been raining. Coming over, I told him jog for 20 minutes. Yeah, but he can't be jogging all the time, mate, because then it doesn't make you feel good. So just a 1 sub. We're obviously not surprised that Haaland's come on, but were you expecting it from Mamouche? He's gone quiet again. Can you stop going quiet?
Yeah, because I just saw something on my phone.
Anyway, Haaland's come close to scoring there. It was a low cross from Savinho, and he missed the ball. He slipped, and as Ty says, we mustn't forget it's been raining.
Yeah, it's been raining.
Yeah, bit surprised that Mamouche has come off.
I can see the aspect of why Guardiola has brought off Mamouche. Remember, if they do go through, then it will be further and further into this tournament, and after this tournament, it'll probably be pre-season again, and then they'll be off to in the Premier League again. So they'll probably want to keep Omar Mamouche fit, and with how good of a striker he is, they'll probably want definitely keep him available for how close to the Premier League is now. It's literally just over a month away now.
I was going to say it seems a little bit harsh because he was he got into the game all right. He was playing well. He was having a few opportunities and trying to create the odd opportunities well even there. But yeah, maybe it was just trying to keep him fit because I was going to say there's can't be any other reason why he's took him off. Because if it's any other reason, it's a bit harsh on him because he's played well. Let's just hope that it is just trying to keep him fit for the next game and he hasn't picked up an injury or anything, because that would be bad.
Oh yeah, that would be really bad.
Well, Manchester City starting off the second half well. They had an opportunity which Erling Haaland missed the ball completely because of the rain. Mustn't forget it's been raining. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, a galaxy. Crazy. I can't get it out of my head.
Wow, a galaxy. Crazy.
Yeah, we're never going to get that out of our heads, are we? For context, Harvey was showing me a video of JJ KSI from the Sidemen, and it was a forfeit. He had to do a TikTok stream, and every time someone donated, it would come up with either a galaxy or a potato, and he'd have to say something. And he just ended up going on for about 20 minutes saying, "Whoa, a galaxy crazy," every 5 seconds.
Yeah, literally every 5 seconds.
Was ridiculous. Thoughts on Reinders?
Yeah, well, I thought Reinders has played well. And
I said it'll be a good signing.
I think he has probably been City's better players. And it just shows the amount of quality that he has brought to this team. And you can see why Guardiola's got him. You need depth in the midfield, and they were lacking it last year.
You do need depth in the midfield, but that doesn't mean be Chelsea and sign 50 players.
But Chelsea is a very, very different club from what City are. Chelsea just buy whoever the frick they want to buy.
Why can't he jog?
They see a player and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to buy him and buy him and buy him.
I'm not saying he can't jog, but I wouldn't keep telling him to jog every 5 seconds, because what'll happen is he'll end up wearing himself out. Unless that's what you want to do. I don't know.
Ben Jacobs has put on Twitter saying Brian Mbeumo will have his medical at Manchester United next week.
Yeah, but I won't believe it until I see Fabrizio Romano.
Ben Jacobs.
Also, by the way, if he's not feeling, I know he has mental health issues, Scotty. You've told me this so many times. I know this, but jogging around every 5 seconds is gonna tire you out. It'll tire him out. It'll tire you out if you're doing it too much. And if you do too much exercise, you can actually injure yourself. You know, so not always the best thing to do. Oh, Haaland scores!
Oh, what a surprise.
And it's a tap in. It was a sweaty. He's jogging. Oh, fair enough. Erling Haaland comes off the bench at half time, scores 3-1 to Manchester City, and it was a sweaty. Couldn't have made it any easier, really. The man who's come on off the bench with an impact immediately. Off the bench, Haaland's 33rd goal this season. Oh, Tierney Reinders with a beautiful through ball. Savinho, Haaland stays behind the ball. No sign of offside. Sorry, it's Matheus Nunes, plays it to Haaland. Nunes with an assist. Tierney Reinders with a beautiful through ball and a tap in for Erling Haaland. We said Tierney Reinders had played well, and he's assisted an assist. Wait till you see that through ball, by the way. Just times that through ball correctly, and it's a beautiful through ball. I mean, we thought the through ball from is it as good as the one from Mike Newry? Because we both thought that one was excellent as well.
Yeah.
The build-ups for Man City's goals have been good, albeit the second one was an own goal. The second one's an own goal, obviously. Second one was an own goal, but their build-up's been excellent tonight.
They mean business so far. At the moment with City, this is really they're basically really showing what they have for next season. Reinders is looking very, very
indeed.
good, and Aid Nuri, they both pulled off. Well, Aid Nuri got assist, but Reinders has now got a pre-assist, really. So.
Is that what it's called? Pre-assist.
Yeah.
Because I always say assisted an assist or was involved in the build-up, but I never called it pre-assist. But there you go. Good through ball from Reinders. Straight to Matheus Nunes. I thought it was Savinho, beg your pardon. It was Matheus Nunes. Squares it to Erling Haaland. Easy as you like. Erling Haaland, first tapping of the tournament, I think. Probably won't be the last either. Fourth goal of the game and the third goal for Manchester City this evening. The goal scorer, number 9, Erling Haaland. Scoreline, Juventus 1, Manchester City 3. You alright?
Yeah. I'm just...
Oh, piss off! My YouTube studio keeps freezing. What's going on with it tonight?
What happened to my breaded chicken that was in the fridge, in the freezer?
Chicken?
Yeah, I had some breaded southern fried chicken.
Are you sure it's not fell out the box?
No, because the box isn't even there.
Southern fried chicken.
It was breaded, like, southern fried chicken in a box. And I was going to have it for my tea, but... And it's too late to do anything else now. So.
It's gone walkies.
Yeah.
Sure no one else is eating it.
That's what I'm wondering.
This is why we're making sure that you put labels on your stuff, because otherwise it'll get eaten.
The stupid thing is, my name was on it. So
It might have come off when it's in the freezer. I don't know. It's confusing.
and it's too late to do anything else. So I'll just...
Well, at least you had the sandwiches, didn't you? At least. Well, if you're that worried about eating, why don't you go and grab some chips?
I've locked the gate and everything now, so...
Doesn't matter. Unlock the gate. Daddy ate it. I don't think so. Are you have you checked all the drawers? Because sometimes things do. Sometimes some of the things do get moved. Sometimes we sometimes move things out of the top drawer into the second to make room for other things. So I don't know. When I finished, let me finish this stream. Once I finish this stream, when I finish the stream, we'll go downstairs and have a look, because it's got to be somewhere. But you don't eat late at night anyway.
Well, I do if I've been out and not eaten since a certain time. But...
Well, I mean, you did have the wraps at least, so that's something. Substitutions for you there, and it's triple sub. Cambios della Juve. Con il numero 5 Locatelli e con il numero 2 Alberto Costa e con il numero 8 John Koopmeiners. Entra con il numero 19 Thuram con il numero 10 Yildiz e con il numero 27 Cambiaso. Triple substitution for Juventus, brought to you by Dowell Johnson. Going off is number 2 Alberto Costa, number 5 Locatelli, and number 8 Koopmeiners. Replacing them, number 27 Andrea Cambiaso. Come. Sorry, my things just froze. No. Number 10, Kenan Yildiz. And number 19, Kefren Thuram. Three subs made by Juve. Koopmeiners coming off, along with Locatelli and Costa. Can we all agree, by the way, that Kenan Yildiz has been excellent for Juve in this tournament? I'm kind of surprised he didn't start.
Yeah.
He's got 3 goals so far in this tournament. 1 against Alain, 2 against Rydad. Odds on him getting a goal involvement here?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Well, so far 3-1 to Manchester City. We are 50. Gone to Subway for 3 subs to think Fabrizio Ravanelli used to play for Juve. Yeah. Yes. Fabrizio Ravanelli. Yeah, Ravanelli used to play for Juventus. Yep. He used to. He used to play with Juventus with who's the
Every couple months or so, Pep Guardiola's beard is just getting greyer and greyer.
It's-
Goodness me.
fair enough. I can't remember which Italian legend striker was at Juventus with Del Piero. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, they've just had to make another sub, and it looks like an enforced one. Oh well. Yep. He's definitely. Oh, he's hopping. He's knocking his leg. Shock. Erling Haaland's. Oh, Erling Haaland caught him in the foot. Accidental, to be fair, though. He caught his foot, and he's looks like his ankle bent. Looks like his ankle went. Oh. Painful. 20 setter. Sorry, bear me a second. I'm trying to remember what the. Yeah, Trent Setter, thought it was. So Savona for who's gone on? Okay. Cambio della Juve con il numero 27 Niccolò Savona entra con il numero 4 Federico Gatti. Substitution brought to you by Double Johnson for Juventus. Going off. And for substitution, going off is number 37, Niccolò Savona. And his replacement is number 4. And that is Federico Gatti. What can you recommend to him? I said Dr. Johnson is useless. I mean, I'm not a fucking doctor, mate. I keep telling you this. It's hard because, see, what people want to do and what people do, like the way that different people have their own ways of doing things. It's quite difficult, really. I mean, the main thing I would recommend to him, really, is if you're struggling to cope mentally, try and do something like, obviously these are just recommendations, but I would say do something that you know you like to do. So in my case, when I suffered mental health, one of the things I was terrible at doing, unfortunately, was comfort eating. And I know a lot of people are like that, you know, or playing FIFA, you know, or doing word searches, which I do sometimes do word searches, or read joke books and stuff. Like, find something that you know you like to do and do that. So do what you like to do. Or do something else that I do sometimes if I'm stressed out, and that's sit with me headphones on and listen to calming music. You know, if you go onto YouTube here, you can type in these. You type in sleep music. It gives you songs for sleeping to, etc., to help with sleeping and stuff. CVFM. I don't know if I'd recommend. Well, yeah. I suppose in a way CVFM's alright, but I'm only on CVFM once a week, obviously. But do something that you know you like. Go out, go for a walk. I sometimes, if I'm stressed, I'll go for a walk, Go for a walk, try and calm me down, Like, it's difficult because everyone likes different things. But I would say to you, Scotty, because I know you, I know you like Norwich. Like, if you're stressed out, watch a Norwich DVD or something, or watch a DVD, watch the TV, play FIFA, do something that you know you like to do to try and take the strain out of you. You need to try and do something that's going to distract your brain. And trust me, it's easier said than done. I've known that for a bloody long while. Free kick for Manchester City. And it's shit. Go out in the garden. Well, if he likes to go in the garden, then there you go. So, yeah, tell him to, what you need to do is, like, same as if there's an argument going on in the house, which doesn't, very rarely, but if there's ever an argument in the house, I'll take myself out of the situation. I'll just go upstairs. Like, I don't think the heat's going to be helping him either, to be fair, but you need to do something that you know you like to try and take that you need to try and take your brain away from it. Like, you need to try and take him out of it. Substitutions brought to you by Double Johnson for Manchester City. Going off number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field to replace him, number 19, Ilkay Gundogan. And also leaving the field for Manchester City is number 11, Jeremy Doku. Coming on the field to replace him is number 47, Phil Foden. Well done, DAZN. You can't even spell Ilkay Gundogan's name correctly. Have. When Phil Foden comes on, look at the spelling for Ilkay Gundogan's name.
I've seen that.
Guendigan. Good spelling.
I've had some fish cakes on over there.
Brilliant.
Fishy business.
Some, like,
I could look at it.
things and
Well, make sure you don't eat loads, because remember
ridiculous.
you normally go to bed about 11, if that. You don't normally eat late, so don't eat too much. That's all I'll say. Oh, hello, go on then. Yeah, well done, goalkeeper. How is it naughty, Scotty, that she's having fish cakes? She's not on the same. By the way, she's not on the same diet as me. You realise? She's not eating the same food as me. I do keep telling you this. The fish will be swimming around in her belly. I'd like to know how it's dead. Like Daddy's belly, them snakes were slithering around his belly. They'll slither around your belly in a minute. Shut up. Fucking hell. See, the problem is when he's saying that, unfortunately, I can always picture it. So I can literally. So when he's saying about bloody snakes living around Dad's belly, I can just picture Dad lying in bed with these snakes bloody crawling inside his belly. It's not a very nice picture to see either, but unfortunately, I just yeah. It's quite annoying how I picture things sometimes. Anyway, 68 minutes in, Manchester City are now 4-1 up. I was about to say a 3-1 up, but are now 4-1 up.
Yeah.
As Phil Foden.
No support.
Yep, it is.
All came from Haaland. To be fair.
Can you actually see it? No, but my brain can picture it. My brain can picture it as well, by the way. Yes, I know. Trust me, it's quite hard to do. 4-1 to Man City. Let's have a look here. Erling Haaland from the right hand side goes in towards the centre, outside the penalty area. Again, lovely pass forward. Missed by... is missed by Foden. Savinho just taps it to Foden and Foden puts it into again an empty net. It's another sweaty. Man City 4. Juve 1. And it's a 4th goal for Manchester City this evening. Goal scorer this time, number 47, Phil Foden. Scoreline is now Juventus 1, Manchester City 4. City are hammering the old lady. And I feel sorry for the old bag.
I'll make myself feel bad trying to lose weight, eh? What are you going on about?
Is he on about mentally? Is he on about mentally or? Or does he mean if you eat too much food, it can make you ill? I don't know what he's on about, Barra. Fish. I mean, fish is fish. Whether it's battered, whether it's in breadcrumbs, it's still fish. Fish cakes do have fish in it. It's just like a mushed, like mushy fish in a way. Like it is fish. It's just mushed. It's like a fish version of mash.
I won't go to bed until my stuff's thingy. So.
To be honest, I've. To be fair, apart from the meals, I haven't really stuck with it this week. I haven't really stuck with it this week, apart from the meals. Apart from the meals, I haven't stuck with it. Yeah, I still haven't put any weight on somehow. I'll be on the scales. I'll be on the scales next week, probably in the gym. See how I'm progressing. When it's obviously when it's my birthday is due in midweek, but that'll be that's due in one of the midweeks. But when that happens, I'm eating what I want on my birthday. I won't be taking any notice of that. That's what I will say. I need to get some oats tomorrow because I've almost run out. I might have enough for the 30 grams, but I won't have enough for any more. I'll have to go shopping. I've got pork mince for tomorrow night. I've got mince for tomorrow night, so I've got food for tomorrow night, so that's all sorted. Who's this bushy that's coming on? Oh, look, our Ryan Cherky's coming on as well, by the way. What are you having tonight? I'm going to have some Cherky. For dinner as well? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really... I've been snacking, unfortunately, this week. But to be fair, I haven't exactly been in the happiest of moods, obviously, because this is a hard week for me, so when I'm not in the best of mood, I do snack. I shouldn't, but I do, you know. It's just, I'm a comfort food person, I'm afraid. Yeah, I can't do it without snacking. I can change the meals up so that I don't have any junk in the meals, but I just can't get away from it. I can't get away from the bloody snacking at the minute. I can't stop snacking. Yeah, but that's meals. Snack-wise, it's hard for me to get rid of the snacking, really. I mean, I can't go through a day without any chocolate. That's all I'm saying. That's how bad it is. I can't go through a day without any chocolate. I did get some on the. I will say though, I did get some. I got some of the rice cakes. I did get some of the rice cakes the other day, actually. Check it out, Wally. No, it wasn't dark. Don't like chocolate spread. Do not like chocolate spread. My Stuart was comfort eater. No, I wasn't. Nah, I don't really do chocolate spread. 2 subs for Man City to tell you about. Substitutions brought to you by Double Johnson. Oh, save. Oh my God! What a goal! Who the hell is... Who has just hit that? Who has just hit that? Oh my God, Savinho has scored an absolute thunderbolt. It's 5. I was literally just saying I was literally about to say substitution, and then that happened.
Wow.
Fucking hell, man.
In off the bar as well. That's even better.
Oh, here we go. Bird's eye view. Oh, wow.
It's a rocket. It's an absolute rocket. In off the bar as well. That's such a good goal.
The keeper stood there and just watched it. I think he thought it was going over and then just cannoned in off the crossbar. That's it.
Just saw it and he was like,
Oh, that's a magnificent goal. Man City certainly mean business tonight. 5-1. Savinho, what a goal. What a goal. And it's goal number 5 for Manchester City this evening. And the goal scorer this time around, number 26, Savinho. Juventus 1, Manchester City 5. Woo-hoo-hoo. What a goal. And cooling break. Gives me time to tell you the substitutions for Man City.
Yep.
Turkey, Nico, and 2 good. Double substitution brought to you by Double Johnson for Manchester City. Leaving the field for them, number 21, Ryan Ait-Nouri, and the captain, number 20, Bernardo Silva. And coming on the field to replace them both is number 75, Nico O'Reilly. And also coming on the field is number 29, Ryan Cherky. Well, there's your goal of the tournament.
Yeah, that's definitely goal of the tournament.
The only bad thing about it is it wasn't exactly in the corner. It was quite central. If it was right in the corner, it would have been outstanding. I mean, it's still a brilliant strike. And also, he's hit it first time, by the way. Not easy to hit it first time.
Getting it on target is hard enough.
One's even my. Is it just me, or does he look like Gabriel Jesus?
Oh, you're talking about Savinho?
Yeah. Does look a bit like Gabriel Jesus, like a young Jesus. Or as I called him, Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a shot for you, bye.
I just seen that Foden's goal was in the 69th minute.
Oh, was it? Oh, great. Great minute. Good minute, that. 69th minute. That's what I was saying to people that all the lads. This is a joke for all the lads. Everyone's favourite date is the 6th of September. Because if you write the date down, it's 6-9. I'm so funny. Well, I like to think I am. Do you know what a sheep's favourite 90s song is? I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, can I just say a massive congratulations from all of us here on Daz's Football Stand to Mr. and Mrs. Kebab. And they're celebrating the birth of their new baby daughter today. Apparently she's called Donna.
Yeah. Someone said that. Someone said that to me the other day as well. For goodness sake.
My mate said to me, by the way, my mate had an accident at work a couple of days ago, right? He said, "Oh, I'm all right. I broke." He said, "I broke one of my fingers on my right hand." He said, "On the other hand, I'm fine now." Someone said to me I should get a job emptying the bins. I said, "No, that sounds garbage." Here's an old joke for you. Gave up me seat to an old man on the bus today, only I didn't realise he couldn't drive. If you get the pun. Gave up me seat for an old man today on the bus. The only problem was he can't drive. Gave up me seat. Driving the bus, he can't drive. That's the joke, anyway. If you didn't understand that, then I don't know. Not really, no. Oh, it could have been 6. Oh, here's another joke that you won't like. News came in today that apparently a cheese factory had exploded in France today. And apparently debris is everywhere.
I didn't see that Sharky came on.
Adzic, looks like Adzic is coming on.
Adzic.
Western McKinney for Vasilij Adzic. Man from Montenegro. Vasilij Adzic. Cambio della Juve con il numero 16 Weston McKennie entra con il numero 17 Watchalong Adzic. Substitution brought to you by Darryl Johnson for Juventus. Leaving the field is number 16 Weston McKennie. Coming on the field to replace him is number 17 Vasilij Adzic. And that is all the subs used by Juventus and Manchester City. So there's no more subs in this game. Good. Famous Daddy, where is he? Is he sleeping? He's probably in bed. Mum and Dad were in bed from 9 o'clock yesterday. The French will be cheesed off. Alain have actually... looks like Alain have actually got the lead now. So they're actually on 3 points, which means Wydad are finishing on 0. As it stands. 5-1 to Manchester City. Well, who saw this coming tonight? Oh, go on! Way! 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 Hey, they've finally got a goal. Dusan Vlahovic, they've got a goal. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Oh, I hope he's onside here. He looks onside, but whether it gets given by VAR, we don't know. Are you ready for a scone joke? My parents love eating fruit scones. And I said to them, the only problem I have with them is 1 minute they're there and the next minute they've gone. They've gone. Goal is being checked by VAR. Oh, check over already. Decision. Goal Juventus. 5-2. And it's actually 10-2. Goal Juventus. Corner numero 9. Dusan Vlahovic. Second goal of the game for Juventus. The goal scorer number 9. Dusan Vlahovic. It's Juventus 2, Man City 5. 7 goals, 1 own goal. So let's just say 7 goals, 1 own goal. 6 goals and an own goal. 6 different goal scorers. Or 7 if you include the bloody Kalula own goal. 7 goals in the game. 5-2. All different goal scorers, by the way. You don't see that very often. A 7-goal game with different goal scorers. 5 different goal scorers for Man City, including an own goal. But, yeah. You don't see it. Oh, did you hear, Harvey?
Yeah.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, you know, the legendary Andrew Lloyd Webber who did Joseph and Technicolor Dreamcoat and, you know, those other musicals. Well, he's created a new musical and it's about a fizzy drink. It's going to be called... The Fanta of the Opera.
I knew there's going to be something about that. I was just waiting for the final bit to come. No, City's just going to be holding on to the...
Here's goal number 6. No, it's not. Okay. Smoking... Oh, it's weed. Basically, Scotty, and it stinks.
Not gonna... Probably should have been 6 there, to be fair.
I once got told by an optician that I was colourblind. I said, well, I can definitely say this news has just come out of the purple. Now then. And if you like those jokes, drop a like. And if you didn't like those jokes, drop a like. If you didn't want to hear any jokes, drop a like. Or if you wanted to hear better jokes, drop a like. Either way, drop us a like. See, people like me because... See, a lot of... There's some people that like me because... I'm literally just myself. I'm just being myself on the stream rather than trying to be all professional and like Mark Goldbridge scripted. Like, I don't script things, what I say. The only thing that's scripted is jokes, because things like jokes, you have to say the joke correctly, otherwise it just doesn't work. Where's your daddy, pal? He's in bed. I've got a very cod joke for you coming up, by the way. It's about a fish. What do you call a fish that's wearing a bow tie? A fish wearing a bow tie. Sophisticated. Anyways, they're doing the Mexican wave in the stadium. Let's join in. Way! Way! Oh! Way! And then when it's England fans, oh, fuck off! That's when it's England fans. Fair play to him, you could do that. Daddy sleeps at 9, wakes up at 6. Sometimes he's up at 4 a.m. It just depends, because he has sleeping problems, so, you know. Take a leaf out the establishment, long. England fans, oh, fuck off! That's when it's England fans. That's funny. I was. Here you go. I'll show you it when I can. If I can show you it. Here you go. What's this? Here you go. And then when it's England fans, oh, fuck off!
Yeah.
That's when it's England
Right.
fans. Fair play to Amic. Back to the action then. Let's see if there's any more goals in this game. 5-2, and it's actually 5-2! Right. Even though it was 5-2 and a turn to go. Into the final, final moments actually, of final minute of the game. I know, actually, we're in added time, but I don't know what added time is. Well, I know what added time is, I don't know how much added time. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a minimum of 3 minutes added time. A minimum of 3 minutes of added time. Added time brought to you by Darryl Johnson. Manchester City going to finish top of the group. You can tell they've come. You can tell they've wanted to win. They wanted to finish top. Avoid Real Madrid at all costs. And they could get a number 6. Oh, great save by the keeper. If it wasn't for the keeper, they could have had way more, to be fair. Oh, yes, right. Here's another joke that you won't like. Here's another joke that you won't like. Are they just showing the Vlahovic onside? Yeah, they are. He's well onside. Been brilliant as always. Thank you. Be better if the views were better, but never mind. Here's another joke you won't like, Harvey. Are you ready?
Right, we've got a minute. Nice.
Yep.
Come on.
Here's another joke you won't like. My friend said to me yesterday that his wife, right? His wife has gone to the Caribbean. I said, Jamaica? He said, no, she always wanted to go. If you get that, by the way, then if you don't, Jamaica is a country in the Caribbean, and when you say Jamaica, it sounds like you're saying, did you make her?
Yeah.
And that's why the answer was no, she always wanted to go.
Yeah. You're making me crazy.
You're making me crazy. Why did you sound like... You sounded like JJ when you said crazy. Did you know, by the way, and it's a true fact... Did you know this is a true fact, everyone? 80% of people around the United Kingdom are very good at percentages. 25% aren't.
There you go.
And the full-time whistle has gone, I think, just as well. I think if you're a Juventus fan, you're glad the full-time whistle's gone. Full-time score, Juventus 2, Manchester City 5. A superb performance and an excellent victory. Nicola just gone, That's the joke. It should be 80 and 20. This is what I was saying. If you're good at percentages, you know that 80 and 20 equals 100. If you're not good at percentages, then you'd think that 80 and 25 is 100. Like YouTube always thinks that 11 and 88% is 100. So the joke is basically saying about someone that's good at facts and saying that someone's not good at percentages. So 80% are good at percentages, while the other 25% aren't. And obviously, it's not 25%, that'll be 75% and 25. If you didn't get it, then it doesn't matter. Oh dear. Yawn has just put in the Benders chat, by the way. He said that 6-9 joke might be your worst one yet.
Yeah.
Well, 5-2 to Manchester City. Outstanding from Manchester City. Multiple different goal scorers. Some really excellent goals. That strike from Savinho, magnificent. Some of the build-up for the goals were just brilliant. And Juventus at least did get 2 goals in the end, so at least he had something to cheer about. But it was a disaster from start to finish for Juventus. As for Man City, though, it was pretty much a walk in the park, Harvey.
Yeah, you could say it that way. It just shows how much now City are growing as a team with the new players in, and how far Juve are crumbling really with their team. They're not the team that they used to be. Juve, they're really starting to fall down the Serie A from the last couple of years, and now overall against these top European teams, they're nowhere near good enough. It's just shown it today. Completely shown it.
Yeah, Man City dominated the game. An XG of
absolutely domination.
XG of almost 4.
Yeah, that's domination.
3.81. As for Juventus, 0.9. The XG doesn't mean shit. Total shots for Juve: 5 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. One of them being a mistake from Edison as well. Man City, 76% possession. Well, we've known for a long time from watching them in the Premier League as well. Man City are always a team. They're one of those teams that always like to dominate. They like to dominate possession. They like to see a lot of the ball. And that just shows us 76% of the ball. A total shot of 24 shots with 11 on target. Almost 50% on target. And 6 saves made by the goalkeeper. I can't lie. Unfortunately for Juventus, I think they can definitely. They've got Di Gregorio. They've got Di Gregorio to Di Gregorio. Yeah, if it wasn't for Di Gregorio, it could have been about 10. So they've got him to thank big time because he made some important saves in that game.
I think it was like the first or second one he pulled off with his feet.
Oh, that was an excellent save. Excellent save. See, Di Gregorio's a good goalkeeper, but I don't think his defence particularly helped tonight because defensively they were diabolical.
Yeah, I agree.
The man of the match for Juve was actually Cup Miners. Even though I can't lie, I think if I was going to give man the match to Juve, it would be the goalkeeper because he was pretty much the only good player in that team. Man City's man the match on Flash Scores has gone to Jeremy Doku. Though we were thinking about Aït-Nouri being man the match.
Yeah, I'd say I would agree with you on that. Aït-Nouri, I would agree that he'd be man of the match.
Yeah, he was excellent.
That first pass just summed up the game in general, and secondly, his overall performance defensively. I thought he played pretty well.
Another masterclass from Pep Guardiola as well, because 2 of his subs worked. 2 of his subs actually scored, and they all had their role to play. Yep. Can I say, by the way, I know his rating's not particularly high at 6.9 on here, But Tierney Reinders, 6.9's a little bit harsh because I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was really good in that midfield. And also, that pass for goal number 3? Or was it goal number 4? Yeah, I think it was Haaland's goal, yeah. That through ball into Matheus Nunes, and he squares it across to Haaland. Excellent through ball. I think flash scores have been a bit harsh with 6.9 there, because I thought he was definitely probably minimum 7.5, even almost 8, because I thought he was excellent in that midfield.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Savinho, goal of the tournament.
Yeah, that's up there with goal of the tournament, hands down.
Excellent goal. Outstanding goal.
Such a good goal.
See, what made it better as well is it cannoned in off the underside of the crossbar as well. And it was a first time finesse. It was like a green time finesse shot.
You don't realise how hard it is to pull off them shots when you try it yourself. You've got to pull off the right amount.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've hit a shot. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to hit a shot first time and it's gone to space.
They're really hard to pull off. They're so hard.
They're not. First time shots are not easy. Unless you're going to drill it low, then okay. But if you're going to try and go for the top corner, my shots either go to the corner flag or into space, mate. I mean, I cannot. I can take a touch and then try and curl it, but I cannot hit it first time and it just goes anywhere. But to hit it first time is not an easy thing to do. Also, I mean, some of the shots as well in that game were some really good shots. Aitnouri, by the way, with that volley in the first half, excellent save by the keeper. I've got to say.
Brilliant save.
I mean, this obviously, I suppose disappointing obviously for Juve, but it seemed to me like they were just more focused. It seemed to me like they weren't overly worried about this game, and they were more worried about the knockouts.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can sort of understand it, I suppose. Manchester City finished top of Group G, so they will be playing against the team that finishes second in Group H, which I think is tomorrow. And that could be any of Real Madrid, Salzburg, or Al Hilal. It could be any of them. Juventus are in the bottom, are now in the bottom bracket, and they'll play the team that finishes top of Group H. Again, there could be Salzburg, Al Hilal, or Real Madrid. So any of them. But what is important though for Juventus is, regardless of whoever they play in the round of 16s, whichever one of those teams it is, if Juventus get through to the quarterfinals, their opponents are most likely to be Borussia Dortmund. Oh my god, I've just realised we could have a Dortmund Bayern semi. So Juventus get through to the quarters and it'll be Monterrey or Dortmund. But obviously the next time we stream this will be probably either if any of the round of 16 games are on next midweek, or we'll be probably onto the quarterfinals. What is the actual schedule games? So Palmeiras, Botafogo, 28th of June. Oh, that's Saturday. No, I'm looking at 30th onwards here. So definitely not that. Goodbye. Let's have a look. That'll be. I wouldn't care. I'm not streaming on Saturday, but that'll be a decent game. 28th, Benfica, Chelsea. 30th, Inter versus Fluminense. That's on the night. PSG, Inter Miami, 29th. That's Sunday. Flamengo Bayern, 29th. Dortmund on the 2nd of July. That'll be in the morning. And I see. Right, so. Right, so Man City and Juventus both playing their knockout games 8 o'clock on the 1st of July, so we'll have to see about that. Might do a stream on Monday or Tuesday. It's not going to be both of those nights, because I've done quite. I mean, I've done literally 3 streams in the space of 2 or 3 days. I mean, I forgot the darts next Friday as well. Next Friday and Saturday. Have we actually got the darts next Saturday, or are you heading to a pre-season game?
I probably won't.
Ah, right. So the quarterfinals actually get underway from the 4th of July, 4th and 5th of July.
Ooh, it depends around that time because I could be in Butlins around.
Oh, I've just read
Butlins again.
5th of July is not good because the 5th of July is when 3 of the quarterfinals take place. That is the Polish darts.
Oh,
So
dear.
won't be streaming the quarterfinals. I might get one of the round of 16s, maybe 1 or 2 round of 16 games, depending on kickoffs and availability. Quarterfinals, no, because that's due in the Polish darts. Semi-finals are the 8th and 9th of July. That should be okay, and then the finals on the 13th, 3 days before my birthday. So semis and finals should be okay, but yeah. Well, I mean, the next stream that we'll be doing for the World Cup, for the Club World Cup, will be probably a round of 16 clash. But give me your thoughts on the round of 16s. You got Palmeiras against Botafogo, Benfica, Chelsea, Inter, Fluminense. Obviously, Man City against either probably Real Madrid or Salzburg. PSG against Inter Miami. Flamengo against Bayern. Dortmund against Monterrey, and obviously Juve are waiting on tomorrow's results as well. Which games would you say probably stand out?
That's a tough one to say. That's a tough one to say because, to be fair, will any of them games beat what we just watched? I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, we had a 4-4 the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, I guess so. It's tough to call.
Should say that Alan won, by the way, so that was sorted. So they've actually finished 3rd.
Yep.
Well, Palmeiras Botafogo, that'll be a great game because that's a Brazilian rivalry, I believe.
Yep. Benfica Chelsea would also be a good one as well.
Yeah, repeat of the Europa League final. 12 years ago, that.
PSG into Miami's a good one.
Yeah, that's Messi.
Yep.
Messi against
his old club.
Messi against the team he played for. He used to play for PSG.
Against the current European champions.
Flamengo Bayern's going to be interesting, but it won't be as easy as Bayern fans think.
Oh yeah.
Because they've got a good team. Let's have a look. What is their squad? I don't say it's a squad full of players.
Yeah, I was close to saying it. I
knew what you were going to say.
I think just
Alex, is that Alexandro? No, it's not Alexander. No, is it him?
Oh my goodness, Varela played. He used to be at United. Varela.
Oh, it is Alexandro from
Alexandra from Juve. Yeah.
Juventus.
Danilo from he was at Man City. He was at Juve recently as well, and he was at Man City. Gerson, you'll probably recognise him. Everton as well. He used to be at Benfica. Luis Araujo, that name rings a bell. Yeah, he was in the MLS. Thought so. Augusto Rossi, Boca Juniors. So there's some recognisable players in there.
They've got a decent team. That won't be an easy game. I mean, Juventus, as it stands, will play Real Madrid.
Jorginho's in their team as well. So.
Oh yeah, as it stands, Juventus will play Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
They've got the 18-year-old wonder kid, Loran. I forgot they've got him. They've got a decent amount of wonder kids as well.
Here's a question: do you see Real Madrid getting semis?
Real Madrid getting semis. I don't know what semis you're talking about, but if I know what semis you're talking about, yes, I think they probably will.
Huh? Semi-final.
Yeah, semi-finals. There you go.
Oh, don't tell me you were thinking.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said. There's 2 semis that you probably I was thinking about.
Dirty. Right.
At least I didn't say it, okay?
Anyways, yeah.
Say it.
So Real Madrid get to the semi-finals. They will be playing. Probably PSG or Bayern.
Good luck.
Problem is, if it's Bayern never beat Real Madrid, so that'll be that.
Yeah.
I think if Real Madrid get to the semis, they get to the final. They probably got to
Robbie
win it.
Savage is the new Forest Green manager. Brilliant.
Yeah, he's not vegan.
Yeah. Say that again.
That'll be interesting. Well, there we go. Man City win by 5-2. An outstanding performance from Man City. Yeah, good night. Quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was a good game. I think the scoreline's probably correct. Could have been a lot more, really. Could have been a lot. Could have been 8 or could have been 8-2 or 9-2 with the way City played. They dominated them. But thanks everyone for joining tonight. I will see you probably at some point next week. Have a good weekend. And yeah. Yeah, what the hell was that voice break? And yeah, from both of us, have a good night. Bye.